A second factor that affects transfer is the degree of similarity between the context in which students learn a concept and the context where they are expected to apply it. For example, suppose you've just learned a new concept in class. The context where you may ultimately use the concept may be dissimilar and physically distant from where you first learned it. If you learn a concept and then are asked to practice solving identical problems in class, the two contexts are very similar. Same setting, same problems, no time delay. Then you're asked to solve a set of problems for homework. Still similar types of problems, but now there is a delay between initial learning and the new situation. 3 weeks later, you take a test, which has some of the same types of problems, but it is 3 weeks later, and the situation is more high stakes, introducing stress and anxiety into the context. Then, in a different course, the same term or later term, you encounter problems where the concept is relevant. Now the context is significantly different, not just in terms of time, but the surrounding background information present in the situation. You learned a math concept in math, but now you're in a chemistry class. Things look different, and it may be hard to map the math concept onto chemistry problems. And finally, you may encounter real-life situations outside of school where your knowledge is relevant, but the context may be so different that you don't see its relevancy at all. Ostensibly, the more dissimilar the contexts, the more difficult transfer is likely to be. But it is not just physical and time difference that matters. When students can't or don't apply their knowledge to new problems, we have to ask how well students understood the material and whether they can see the relationship to the new context. Often, what is an obvious connection for the expert is non-obvious to the novice.